Hi guys, this is gaming. This is GWA Network here, and today this is part 28 of the Home Gym series. GWA Network. I didn't get rid of the channel, I changed the name. Because I might think about recruiting people to join with me. Because I might think about sending in some people to work with me. Kind of like how what Grant Thompson did, turned it into a network instead of just an individually ran channel. He did that before he died. And I'm doing this with my channel. Okay. Game was acting weird. Decided to pause and play again. Sorry about that. The reason is I'm changing it into the GWA network instead of just gaming with Alston is because my mom is also helping me get the followers necessary too. When I started posting my progress on Instagram, I only had about 100 followers. Now I have about 625. I do host a network. Like, I'm doing this in case so in case I die, I can have someone else take over. Kind of like what Grant Thompson did before he died in a paragliding accident. Kind of like with Grant Thompson before he died in a paragliding accident. And his carcass was found. His death was actually featured in They Will Kill You's video called When Paragliding Goes Wrong. Paragliding can be dangerous. And it gets even worse. Paragliding gets even more dangerous if you already have epilepsy. And it's sad that Grant Thompson passed away. He was just 38 years old at the time of his death. I might think about going towards skydiving and base jumping. Like, I'm gonna find a cliff, but first I gotta go towards learning how to skydive first. Sometime in the future. The reason why parents of children with PWS should have financial power of attorney over them is so they wouldn't use the money to buy food just so they could eat themselves to death. Because if you give them money, a patient with Prader-Willi syndrome money, very likely they could use that money for food. They could literally eat themselves to death if left to their own devices. Left to their own devices. They could literally eat themselves to death. This is why parents of children with PWS need financial power of attorney over them. I don't have Prader-Willi syndrome. I was tested for it when I was 12 years old. Thankfully, I do not have it. Well, I do if I ever run for president. I'm gonna bring back the the No Child Left Behind Act, in which no one is left behind. I'm gonna ensure that to help everyone pass and graduate from school with the diploma. Not only that, I'm gonna make sure the amount of sodium in our school lunches is regulated to where it's not too little nor is it too much. Just the right amount. Because I don't advise putting, like, the only people that should ever put you on a low sodium diet should be your doctor. Like, it should only be done in a hospital setting. Like, if you try to sustain yourself on less than 500 milligrams of sodium a day, you're going to end up with hyponatremia. That diet should only be administered in a hospital for those with hypernatremia. Schools should... Another policy I would do in our schools is basically... I'd go towards adding vegan options to make it easier for students to go vegan if they're already vegetarian. Because through most of 12th grade, I was a vegetarian, but not vegan. But now, I've been vegan for almost a year now. Excuse me. Since going vegan, like, as long as my acne has finally cleared up, as long as I take a shower. But before going vegan, I had flare-ups of acne even if I did take a shower. Because, you know, sterols are known to do that. Like anabolic steroids, corticosteroids, and sterols. Hey, John. Because think of a man going through puberty, or a woman going through puberty. They develop acne. This is because their body's producing more steroid hormones. Whether it be androgens or estrogens. How to identify steroid usage. Like, look, like this, like, one of the red flags that someone's on steroids is they gain too much muscle too quickly. That is one of many red flags. Another red flag is the sudden onset of acne. Like, Another one is gynecomastia and excess body hair. Because, you know, as people go through puberty, like, especially men, like, it's testosterone that causes excess production of body hair. Another possible sign of steroid usage is early onset male pattern baldness. Androgenic alopecia. And it becomes this. Red flags are more obvious if women take steroids. And the easiest way to check if someone's on steroids is how shrunken their testicles are relative to their pee-pee. Some people are known to not take steroids, but instead take SARMs. In a blood test, one sign that someone's on steroids would be high levels of hemoglobin. High hemoglobin levels. Especially when you go to donate platelets, or plasma, or any part of your blood. You might see a high hemoglobin level. Anabolic steroids are known to do that. That could be another red flag. Another red flag of steroid usage is palumboism. And oftentimes, naturals tend to flatten out. Like their abdominals flatten out when they do the vacuum pose, when they cut down. And it's hard for naturals to get extremely lean. You also gotta check for heart problems. Because steroids are known to cause heart problems. So don't be shooting up steroids, kids. Nor should you take SARMs. Once I run out of ideas for Minecraft, I might think about doing videos in which I determine if someone's natural or enhanced. With anabolic steroids. It's not just anabolic steroids are known to cause people to get really huge. There's another class of drugs called SARMs. Selective androgen receptor modulators. Are another class of muscle enhancement drugs. You also gotta take height into account, too. Because shorter guys tend to gain weight pretty quickly. Like, relative to their frame. Relative to their frame, they are known to gain weight pretty quickly. You also gotta take into account that skinny guys also have it easier, too. It's not just shorter guys that have it easy. As you get extremely lean, it gets hard to gain muscle. And sometimes you actually end up losing muscle mass. And Palumboism is also known as roid gut, because of its association with anabolic steroids. For people who don't have any nuts, they obviously have to take TRT, which disqualifies them from being natural. Which means, for Fury's Pete, he's not natty anymore. He used to be all-natural bodybuilder, but then he ended up having testicular cancer so bad he had to have his balls removed. He had to get castrated. They had to rip out his balls. Like, they had to rip out his balls. Because they were too cancerous. Lance Armstrong has only one nut. Whenever I hit my 30s or 40s, I might consider taking TRT therapy. Eventually, I'm probably going to start posting workout videos on my main channel. Ugh. My workouts are pretty juicy. Many people don't know this. But when your arms are in a supinated position and you extend your shoulders forward, your biceps play a role because they help stabilize your arm during... Which kind of explains how gymnasts have pretty good biceps, yet they don't even do curls with their biceps. Yet they don't even do bicep curls. Yet it's kind of weird. Get good biceps, yet don't do bicep curls? How is that possible? They do a lot of supinated forward arm extension type exercises, whether it be on calisthenic rings or with dumbbell plates. One of the exercises that activate your bicep is a reverse grip pseudo planche. The reverse grip pseudo planche. Another exercise that can help activate your bicep more is the reverse grip bench press. The reason why your bicep is activated when you extend your shoulder forward, this is to prevent damaging your elbow and to help stabilize your arm. With the pseudo planche, don't just do bicep curls if you want to strengthen your biceps. Do other exercises too, like reverse grip, pushing with an underhand grip, pushing a resistance-bearing object with an underhand position. Whether it be reverse grip bench press, a reverse grip push-up, or reverse grip forward shoulder extension, stuff like that. That can help strengthen your biceps more. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked this video. Dislike if you disliked it. Subscribe for more. As always, this is GWA Network signing off. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thank you all for watching, and see y'all next time.